Last time on Roll for Distraction, Fractured Republic. In their final desperate push for victory, Tracker Squad and the other Lancer units of the Dust Guard were deployed inside the Corporate Alliance's gargantuan capital ship on Earth. They entered through a hangar and were almost immediately engaged by enemy mechs inside the halls of this massive ship. A barrage of fire from anti-material rifles might have stopped them in their tracks, if not for Sheriff's clever use of Maelstrom's visual cover and regeneration abilities. While he drew their fire, the rest of the squad was able to fan out behind him and pick off the first wave of defenders. They took just a moment to catch their breath and prepare to head deeper inside of the ship.
Oh, that was a really funky waveform.
All right.
Who? One of you guys had a really solid clap.
That might have been me. I like to believe I have a good clap. I got nice meaty hands for a good clap.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Roll for Distraction.
Yeah, Alex, that's your job now. Who did the best clap?
Tell us in the comments who did the best clap.
They can't hear it.
I'll
leave it in this week.
I'll make sure they hear it.
Are they going to be able to hear which one's which?
It's a guess. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Roll for Distraction, Fracture Colony. We're here. It's the finale, 99%. Yes?
Barring something absolutely insane happening, because I am planning on ending it now, and I can just end it.
Well, you know, you could always rocks fall us.
I could always ship self-destructs, everyone dies.
But real quick, before we get into that, as we do on the final and second to final episodes, here's the trailer for next season, in case you missed it in the last episode. And there it is. That is the trailer for next season. Announcement for the podcast people. We are playing Triangle Agency, since all you heard was music. Triangle Agency is a game that is SCP, control, a little bit of severance, weird workplace environment with also going out and collecting anomalies. It should be fun. It's got a lot of great reviews and everything. I'm excited about it.
We have the SCP Foundation at home.
Well, you know. But it's
want
homemade.
the
It's
SCP
home
Foundation
cooked.
at
It's a
home.
good thing. It's a compliment.
It's home cooked.
It's a
not
lovely
McDonald's.
casserole.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, 2 weeks, Monday. You know how this works. The date was in the trailer.
A casserole for distraction.
Hey, there he is.
Boo! Boo this man.
Roll
Um,
1d6 damage, Gerard, for yourself for that. No.
All right. Anyway, yes, that's happening soon, but right now is the last big robot time for the season. It is big robot time. I'm gonna turn the map recording on now.
It's the last
1,
big
2,
robot
3.
time
1,
for
2,
a
3.
while.
Yeah, so we're here, we're in the ship. It got quiet for a second because we killed everyone in this particular room. John, what happens next?
The silence settles over this former battlefield. All you hear are the crackling of electrical systems on damaged mechs.
And angry
Occasional
bees.
loud spurt of oil or hydraulic fluid.
Let me ask you this then, John. Before combat resumes, do we have a chance to, like, take a turn?
Yes, you will have
Okay.
a chance.
I'm gonna
to take
clear
a
my heat. If anyone else wants to clear their heat, you can do that. If you want to refill your current HP, you can spend one of your wrenches.
What if I don't
doesn't
want
fix
to clear
structure?
my heat?
Well, then don't. You don't have
My powers give me... My heat gives me powers.
to. Yeah, I can get back into the
When
danger
our
zone in like
powers
2 seconds,
combine.
so...
Doors slam shut.
Oh no.
And I'll use a repair to repair all my health.
Sure. Anyway, John, do that bit of narration again, because we were really talking over you there.
It's fine. I'm used to it. The doors slam shut around you except for one. There is no going back. Or forward other directions. Only one way.
Or left or right, for that
Deeper
matter.
into the ship. Into the heart of the beast.
Would this still count as the same scene from last time?
No, the scene is still happening here.
Importantly, that means these fires aren't out.
Other than the echoes of a metal footfall further down the hallway you have access to, there is nothing.
Well, I think they're going to come from that way. We should probably get ready.
You went a little cage in there in that first half.
Valid.
Look, it's hard, okay?
It's no mate. You gotta just sort of lean into it.
You sounded like a beetle.
What?
You did
On
a
the
little bit.
Beatles.
You went a little
Beetle?
Liverpool there.
Not that hard, mate. You gotta just lean into it.
Anyway, you guys want to make a formation?
No.
Yeah.
I guess the formation
Warm up.
is door. Speaking of bands, unlike the Beatles, you guys are being the Doors right now.
Which fucking person am I?
Aha!
At the
Which
back.
fucking person am I?
Newt, you coming?
I'm coming, sorry.
I will preemptively place my teleporters.
Alright. So the space around these hallways is not just like open space. This isn't a spaceship made of tunnels. It is, other backroom areas of the ship.
The back rooms.
No, that's the next game.
I mean, yeah, it is. 4 assault mechs pop out.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 2 of them were fast enough to go first, but not all 4. So they're
I'll
gonna
allow it.
take pot shots at Colin. Actually, B's gonna shoot at Colin. Alright, natural 20. So, enough.
By any chance, soft cover? Would that potentially be enough to not make it a natural 20?
Yes, it is not a natural 20, but it's still gonna hit, because it's still a 17.
That's fine.
8.
8.
And
Got
then
it.
A is going to rush through here. Oh, I'd lost him under the portal.
You.
And he's gonna pop out there
Hello.
and explode!
Oh!
Oh.
How big?
Damn it.
It's just gonna hit the 2 here. That's
Okay.
Is that Brian?
No, that's me.
That's you. Okay, it's just gonna hit you
He's
2.
green.
So please make hull saves for me.
Hold saves. Well, a dirty 20.
Or that is a 22.
Yeah, okay. So you both meet the save target, and we'll take 11. That is the.
That's a really high save target. 20?
What?
20 is their save target?
No, you beat it. You beat the
you
target.
beat it. Okay.
You beat the target.
You said meat.
I'm sorry, I did say meat.
I was
You
like, excuse me,
made
sir?
the check.
Thank you. 11. Okay, that hurts.
And it's your turn now. That's
Cool.
the 2 that went.
Yeah, I'm real quick, Colin. Before you run in there, I'm gonna light these 2 on fire.
Okay.
If that's cool. On B, I have a math 18, and on C, I have a dirty 20, which is crit.
Okay.
So B is gonna take just 6 energy damage.
6. Alright.
Yep. And then the other one I roll, take the better ones. C is gonna take 11 energy damage.
Okay, I marked that damage. You are good.
Okay, and
So
then
C to
both
11.
of them immediately take 6 burn.
Okay, well, C's dead.
Okay.
Roasted.
And then
Roast.
there's fire. Okay, and then I move here because I have 4
Alright,
health on this.
Because
still
run the
it's still
fuck
your turn.
away.
It's still.
And then I take 4 heat and I'm done.
I'm actually gonna leave C's body there.
Because he's explosive. Everyone just remember that they might blow up. Colin,
And then
Go
we'll blow up.
Through the portal.
Okay, Colin,
Yeah.
C is going to explode.
I can still get
I need you to make a hull save.
Alright, they're all
I
just
mean,
gonna
I
explode.
called it, right?
Yep.
Is
Stated
yours
that
work?
explicitly.
Alright.
And nobody listened.
It's fine.
No one listens.
Well,
to a
technically
screen
we
pile.
listened in the back.
That is
but-
going to be a 21.
Okay, you make it. So that is 12 damage.
12 damage, okay. That's
He
gonna
does have a lot of health. But...
That's gonna drop me by a structure, though.
Wouldn't you have regenerated in between?
Hold on. Let me see if B and D make the saves. They do not.
They just blow up when we get
So
near them.
they're
Okay.
also going to detonate now. So Colin, I need you to make 2 more hull saves.
B stands for blow up, D stands for dead.
Hold on.
Oh, man.
Then what did C stand for?
C stands
kaboom.
for kaboom. I was gonna say kaboom
With the
spell.
C.
Can I stasis generator, Colin?
It's supposed to be an shattering
Is that a
kaboom.
reaction?
It's not.
No.
It's a quick action.
Hey, Brian.
Man.
Brian, you don't have to.
You good?
Yeah. I rolled a 6 on my high frenzy. So if you would take structure damage, roll 1d6 on a 6. Your mech hellishly pulls itself together, taking no structure damage, returns to 1 HP, and gains immunity to all damage until the end of the current turn. So,
You get immunity to all damage?
yeah.
That's good, because it was about 50.
Oh,
Oh!
That.
Oh.
Would have killed you.
Hold on. I'm trying to. I'm
I'm
actually
gonna kill
trying
you.
to do the math now.
the tank is tanking today.
Yeah, that could have potentially killed me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, anytime you take a structure, there's like a slim chance it kills you, or destroys your back, I should say.
Yeah, that would have burned
he
all my
stepped on a
structures.
landmine, and then that set off 2 more landmines. So the combat is over. You cleared it.
All right. Well,
How you
don't roll
feeling
credits,
over
but,
there?
John, do we have a second for like another repair opportunity?
Yes. The
No.
scene
Cool.
is you are now out of combat, and there is a very long hallway before you. Yes, you can start moving down the hall, and we will call that you spent about 5 minutes running down the hallway. And you come to a sealed door at this room.
Oh,
So, sealed door.
back it up there, little Colin.
I can't select myself, Captain.
Sealed door. Just back it up.
Gerard, you gonna? I know your bow's got a long range, but
Not
I
that
was-
long.
Guys, let's stay back here!
Get your ass over here, soldier.
Alright, so
Too
Gerard,
far, I
that
can't
hallway
hear
is
ya.
actually much longer than it looks. It's an optical illusion. It's like several minutes of walking to
we'll
get
pretend.
to the other end.
It's 220 feet apparently.
It's long. It's it's probably about a good half a kilometer.
Wait a minute, did we get the boss key before we got
But
here?
how many cheeseburgers is
Did we
that?
get the big key?
Yeah,
Damn
yeah,
it!
We need to go back. We need to check the dungeon map again.
Hold on. Let's smash some pots for hearts.
Quick, check the pots for fairies.
Everybody, just make sure you're okay, because
He's
No.
giving us
Level
a
up at the-
chance to
level
not
up at the
die.
bonfire.
I
Fire.
will not be pulling any punches in this
Oh, your
coming
Estus
fight.
flask's full.
Alright, let's do this. This is where we die or live.
Is this where Adam Smasher is?
Well, if he's anywhere.
Is he big A for Adam
No.
Smasher?
The door will slowly rise up,
Oh,
Hello.
and
That's
you
a
will
fancy
see 6 mechs sitting in mech-sized chairs at a mech-sized table.
hello, we're here to kill you.
It's the Council of Mechs.
The mech sitting at the head of the table is a size 1 mech that you would recognize as an assassin.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Don't like those guys.
The larger 2 mechs are a bastion and a demolisher. The remaining 3 are a sniper, a hive, and a berserker.
Oh boy. You've made your life difficult.
Why?
Because you gave them all different stat blocks, so you're just going to be turning the pages a lot.
No, I just have 6 tabs open.
Well, you get my point, yeah.
Yes, these are all fairly stylized, sleek, black mechs. It looks like they're all wearing very nice suits, if that were to be the breakdown. If you were to give them a clothing style.
Like tuxedo or Suit,
no,
suit.
not
Mech-sized
tuxedo.
tuxedos?
Not tuxedos.
Business
like,
suits.
Very, very nice
Business
businessy suits.
A
And a
is the
corporate.
Business boys.
CEO.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your meeting here.
We'll see
We'll
ourselves out.
go.
Another door slammed
Gerard,
shut in a
Gerard.
segmented section of the hallway behind you. Come in.
Oh, thank you.
Do we have
Hang on,
to?
I'm just gathering up my fire tokens. I feel like I'm gonna
You
need
can
them.
come in, or we can close the door and start the crushing sequence.
Pushing sequence. Is
Crushing
that what this meeting is
Okay.
about?
Well, all right, when you put it that way. Guys,
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, actually, go in.
yeah.
Let's go.
Hello. I don't want the door to close
I'm gonna do
behind
a
me.
5
though.
count. Okay, I was like,
I'm
if you
feeling
don't
very
move, the doors
claustrophobic.
are going to close and you will die.
And then the crushing sequence will happen. 3PO.
Fuck.
Workity bee.
What's your price?
Huh?
Pardon?
7.
What is it going to
Teen.
take to get you to turn coat?
Oh,
But we're not wearing coats.
40 million quid.
Quid.
All right, Brian, British now or Irish? Do they use
British.
quid?
British.
I'm not actually sure.
Don't mix them up. They don't,
British.
they don't like it.
It's pounds. It's pounds.
Well, they say like a buck, like how we say like, oh, $2.
Yeah.
It's 2 quid.
Also, that's probably like super cheap for these guys. Like they were able to mobilize an entire.
Yeah, there's
Future
a real
inflation
big,
must be
like,
crazy.
Austin
Yeah.
Powers gold member. It's
$1
like $1
million.
million. It's like,
$1 million.
oh, that's nothing now. Like,
We're like 2,500 years into the future. Like inflation is crazy.
Well, not only that,
we just
but
asked them for pennies.
These
All right.
dudes
you asked
literally
them
said.
for like a good cheeseburger.
Ooh,
So is the main
hell
is
yeah.
the main guy in the chair like Jeff Bezos the third or something?
Only
Third.
third. 2,500 years the third.
I would like to
Yeah.
change my answer.
Here's the thing.
It
Jeff
will
Bezos.
take,
It's- Gerard, it's either going to
80
be like
trillion.
the 20th or the 1st. There's not really going to be an in between.
Yeah, it's the first. It's his head in a jar like Futurama.
Arr.
all right, 8
Nixon?
trillion quid final offer.
I can't read.
8 trillion. 8 trillion quid. Why are we
Each.
Why are we entertaining this?
We're ending this season early. We're turning code and living our lives with 8
Running
trillion
the
quid.
fuck away.
All right, so we counter offered. And what do they say to it?
I don't know why that just set me
I mean,
off.
are you
Like,
actually
holy
going
shit.
to put out a number? Like,
In jest, whatever he actually offers, I'm gonna say
Well, you
no.
know-
But
You know, the first person
Going along
who
with
gives
him
out
for
a
a
number is the loser in a negotiation. So
is quid what these people call credits? I don't.
sure.
it's like, what the
Is
fuck?
this
What do you
something
mean,
that
you
I'm-
people?
Do they mean squid?
Probably swing it. About 6.
6.
No, let's fight instead.
100.
So,
How about you unburn my planet and then I light them on fire?
Hey, can we have Mars? Just have Mars. You can keep Earth.
I mean, they already
bad
abandoned
trade.
Mars.
Bad
dude.
trade.
You know that. It's not too different from trading Mars for Earth now.
Yeah.
I mean, there's certainly a lot more scrap metal on
Other
Mars
than that we
in
could
this
get there.
timeline, but
Okay, can we also have Venus
That's
and half the moon?
worse than Mars, honestly.
yeah, it's way hotter.
So who are these people exactly? Did you explain who these people are? Are they
Corpo
just,
Scum.
The Illuminati?
are-
Are they the Illuminati?
They're
They
the
are-
board.
Quite possibly. Do you want to like have an actual dialogue with them, or are you going to start shooting? Because like we can do some role playing back and forth here of like
First, who are you fine individuals?
we are the CEOs of the corporate alliance. Who do you think we are?
And what is your objective, corporate alliance?
Money.
I like money.
Well, that's all I needed to hear.
One of them needs to talk like Mr. Krabs. One of them has to have a crab mech. Which one's the crab mech?
everything becomes crab eventually.
Let's see, which one is the crab?
B.
Let's go...
C for crab.
C for crab it is. That one's actually the hive. It's covered in like a swarm. So that one could be
A
crab
swarm of
shaped.
A
crab.
swarm of crabs.
Baby crabs.
Alright, well, I am actually going to make you roll initiative here. I don't want all of you to just go first. I would like this to be a fight.
What, if anything, should we add to initiative?
Your speed. Just add your speed.
Movement
My
speed?
speed.
A is up first, coincidentally. Regular A.
Can we call him Dr. Evil?
Yeah.
Yes.
John's like, I don't care.
1 million.
One of you's
You can
dying
call him
anyway.
whatever you want. You don't need his permission.
Oh, he's on the table.
It's
They
on the
are
table.
going to utilize...
Which type of
They're
mech
going
is
to
he?
boost so they could actually get to you.
Assassin, I think.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then 1, 2, 3. They are going to use a shotgun on you, Colin.
Okay. I have
Soft cover.
double soft cover.
Okay. We have
That
double
doesn't.
soft
It's
cover.
one side. That doesn't stack.
Oh,
Doesn't
If you're in
stack?
soft cover, you're in soft cover.
Okay. So that is an 11 to hit.
that will hit.
A 13 damage.
Okay.
This one is next. They are going to go here.
Who's the? Oh, okay, big A.
Big A.
Big
Sorry.
A.
Look, the
Big
map
L.
will register a second later. It's fine. And they're going to fire a rotary grenade launcher. Yeah. Smokey, they're just going to be able to kind of like wing it in your direction.
Okay. Are you attacking me or am I rolling a save?
You need to roll a save.
Which one?
Hull. Or evasion. Give me evasion. Agility. That's
Yes.
the one. Agility.
Thank you.
There it is. Evasion is your
As long as you
number.
name- as long as
There's
you
a
name
lot
something
of
that's
different
real, I'm happy to
numbers
do it.
and names.
17.
You know what? I'm going to say that you take none, because it was not...
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna argue with you.
Yeah, it's fine. That was he was already like out of range, so he wasn't quite getting you. You were on the edge, and you succeeded by a lot.
Just say I
It's
took
fine.
3. I have 3 armor.
Yeah, that's fine. That's about what you would take. And then Big B is going to go, and they are...
Does he have a hand?
Yeah, what happened to his hand?
No, he does not have a hand.
How big are his hands?
I mean,
Poor,
like,
poor
Oh.
of
Big
course
B.
he has hand. He has 2 hands. They're holding a very large hammer. They're just gonna like boost that way and get to there. And now
He's-
it
Brian, you have to
is
have a hammer
High
duel with
Roller's
him.
turn.
I will.
Fuck.
As you see Big B
Um.
staring at you longingly with that hammer.
Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Well, I'm behind my good friend, this person, who I can't really make out. Who are you again?
Zeno.
Is this
It's
Alex
That
or
is Zeno.
Alex?
That is Alex.
Well,
Yes.
How helpful.
we managed to go most of the show without that really being an issue.
I can hit both small D and small B
But you won't.
Hey,
with
you
my
don't know what he's
boo.
got going on down there.
Hiya. I got an 11 and a 10.
So it would be an 11 on D,
Yeah.
which hits, and a what on the other one? 10?
10.
10's a miss. So you miss B, but you hit D, so that makes sense.
Alright, and because I have high heat, I can roll 2d6. Hiya. That is 6 energy damage.
6 energy damage. Ow! And that ignores
Actually-
armor, yeah?
Yes, I also forgot, have small D make an engineering save.
6. There's only one. There's no big D. There's only small D.
He's just making fun of him.
6.
He fails, he give him +1 damage. Hey, Colin, you wanna have a walk of kings?
Yes, please.
There you go. I have one
Alright.
use of that. You
Uh,
have
plus-
7 overshields.
Thank you very much.
Boomst is next, John.
You. I said you're on deck.
Yay!
Oh wait, I want to move away. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, he's busting out the cone.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Now we're cooking.
I do not like the cone of flame.
Oh no!
Now we're cooking
Yeah,
with
I can
grease.
hit all of them.
Ruh-oh, Raggy.
So yeah, I can hit all 4 of them, so this is gonna take me a second, I apologize.
Mm-hmm.
I should also add that I get 1 accuracy for Vanguard, on a target within range 3, which is just the first guy. So with the accuracy helping me out, that is a 19 to hit A.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then I don't get accuracy on the rest of these. 12 to hit Big B.
12 to hit Big B is a hit.
15 to hit D.
15 to hit D is a hit.
19 to hit Little B.
That's a hit. Wow, if you had gone a different order, two of those.
Incredible.
That's impeccable decision making. So they all hit.
They all hit.
Okay. Come on,
So
Snake Eyes.
And I'm rolling a 1 damage roll, and I rolled a 5 and a 6, John.
Oh boy!
The bonus damage is half because I'm hitting multiple targets, so I'll say it's that die. Not that it makes 1 point of difference, but so that's 10 damage.
Okay.
Energy
So
damage, which is affected by their armor.
Oh, it is affected by their armor. Oh, then Gerard, yours is affected by armor. Okay, so I need to reduce that a little bit.
I have armor piercing.
Never mind.
Yeah, Gerard's bow is armor piercing.
All right.
Yeah, but the energy damage from my flamethrower is not armor piercing, so it's 10. You gotta do it. Let me know when you're done there. Okay. And then they all immediately take 6 burn, which is armor piercing.
Oh my god. Okay. 6. 6.
6.
6.
6.
The number
and
of
6.
the beast.
It's a whole extra
you
6.
see little A emulate and start shedding some pieces,
Oh shit.
Okay.
and then
Um,
end up looking mostly refreshed after they shed their first layer of armor.
Ah, shit, he's got structure.
Oh god, this is gonna be a slogfest, isn't it?
and then I get to put fire somewhere. I'm gonna put 1 unit of fire directly under A, D, and B.
Okay.
And then I take 4 heat, and I end my turn.
Okay. Well, it's B's turn. Little B.
Okay, B takes. Let me see. Do you roll for that, or does it? Nope. You just take it when you start your turn there. B takes 3 energy damage.
3.
Armor applies.
The same thing you saw happen to A happens to B. The armor shed.
I like to imagine Little B is like the meme guy in the chair.
B is
being
now
like, "This
going to be
fine."
standing on the ceiling over here, and it is going to take a shot at you, Smokey.
Yeah, understandable. See the sniper one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
8.
My evasion is 9. Good thing I took
Oh.
that point of agility last
I rolled
time.
the lowest I could roll with 1 and 1.
I'm okay with it. His chair is just on fire now.
Alright, that's his turn. Now we are on Newt with Sheriff on deck.
Oh god. Scared. I want to shoot Big B with my flamethrower.
You don't
My
have
prototype.
a flamethrower.
Then what the fuck is my thing? Because I
It's a rocket launcher.
It's a rocket launcher. Okay. Because I have called it a laser cannon at one point, and I called
I
it
know.
and I
We
was just
agreed
like,
it's a rocket
what the
launcher.
fuck is this thing? So,
Every
okay,
episode, Alex
I-
has a different weapon.
Schrodinger's gun.
I want to shoot
She-
Big B with my rocket launcher. And then I'm going to shoot the rocket launcher at B
Uh-huh.
with accuracy. Oh shit. We're getting even more because that was a natural 20. So
Ooh,
where's
you took the thing that happens when you have the natural 20.
I did,
I
and now
forget.
okay, brutal. When you roll a 20 on a die for any attack, and critical hit, you deal the maximum possible damage and bonus damage.
Yeah, so what's your prototype weapons damage?
1d6 plus 4.
So 10.
Yep.
Ow, that hurts.
Maybe
Whoa.
I should have taken that instead of Exemplar, because I've yet to use Exemplar.
I was gonna ask, does anybody need me to chuck them?
If you want to chuck me, if you can chuck me where I am centered, right?
Well, she doesn't move you. You move 5.
Oh,
she
well-
can't move your token.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she literally.
I'm just
I can't move you.
offering the chucking. You have to. I am just offering the action.
Services.
You have to do the chucking.
I
Yes.
I have been chuked.
Cool.
Okay. And then, so that's Alex's turn, and then you said Colin's next, John?
Colin's next, yes.
I will attack Big B with my first attack, which is going to be a 21. It will do 11 damage. This is armor-piercing damage.
Hold on. I'm going to use the dig-in reaction, which is that it gains resistance to all damage, but becomes slowed until the end of its next turn.
Fancy brace.
Would that affect armor-piercing?
Yes, brace. Yeah, half is halved.
Okay. So,
It's still armor piercing.
Yeah,
Cool.
so 5.
It's 5 AP.
Then, because I crit, I get to make a second attack. A 15 to hit on D.
That is a hit.
Okay, D will take 9 armor piercing.
Okay.
And additionally, because I had critted my first attack, I do a whirlwind spin, and anyone within threat of range of 3.
D is going to get to do a retribution attack on you.
The whirlwind would have been on my first attack. Because it was...
Okay, then why didn't you say it for your first attack?
Because I fucking was reading things
you're
as I was
hitting
going.
B and D again.
It would hit B, D, and A all for 3 kinetic damage.
Why would it also hit A? What's the range on that?
It's my threat range, which my threat range is 3.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, you also hit me.
Yep, yeah.
Oh no!
To all characters and objects of my choice.
Okay.
Oh.
God, there's gotta be a fucking downside for you guys at some point. Like,
I have an
the
ability
man's
where
doing
I
a
can
whirlwind
light my
spin
friends on
with
fire.
a whip, and he's like, "Oh no, not that one.
Hey, man,
not the one
it's-
next to that guy."
It is a whip made of nanobots, in fairness.
It's the executioner's ability, and I was waiting to see if you were gonna tell me that I missed D on the second attack, because if I had, I could have then just re-rolled
Keep it
against
going.
A.
So yeah, 3 AP to all
So
3.
that is 9 to hit with the retribution attack.
That will hit.
9 damage.
Okay. I will do a pinning spire attack on A. So you and one character within range 3 and line of sight become immobilized and cannot be moved in any way. For the duration, the target always considers you within range for melee attacks. On any subsequent turn, I can end this effect as a protocol, or my target can end it by successfully hitting me with a ranged or melee attack. This cannot be removed any other way.
You've pooned him.
Yes.
Okay. So you're both now pinned.
Yes.
Alright, now it is C's turn, and then Brian, you are up after C.
Oh, finally! God.
C
I
is
know.
going to... Yeah, well...
Somebody's
This
gonna be
is
last.
The same round.
Yeah. And then they are going to do 3 nanoswarm attacks on you, Smokey.
Oh, they get 3.
Yes.
I don't like that.
9 hits you, right?
Yeah, you need a 9 to hit
So
me.
then they all hit.
Okay, I might... let me hear the damage number on this first one.
3 damage that ignores armor from each attack. So 9 damage total. And it ignores armor.
I want to do shit on my next turn. I'll just take it. 9 damage total.
Okay. Yep, now Brian's turn.
Huzzah! Okay, question for anybody that remembers. I now have 5 drones technically, but I think I utilized some in a fight.
We've had
and
a
I
full
don't know-
repair since you've deployed a drone. You haven't
have?
deployed a drone on the ship. Yeah.
Great, so I have 5 drones that I'm going to deploy all
You
at
can
once.
only each one causes a quick action.
Never mind. I'm gonna.
You can, if you want, you can do 3 if you overcharge.
I'm gonna overcharge and deploy 3, but I also want to move, so I'm more in the center of the room. 1, 2, and 3, aka 2, 3, and 4.
And then Brian, you gain 1 heat for overcharging.
Yes, I will gain 1 heat for overcharging.
And I guess that's it.
Look at me go! All right.
Remember when we hit shit to call them out. Each
Yes.
one can act once before your next turn.
Okay, it is D's turn.
Beginning of D's turn. Hot fire.
How
4
much?
energy damage.
4? Okay. D's gonna do 2 chain axe attacks on you, Colin.
Okay.
Does a 6 hit?
6 is my evasion.
Alright, then both attacks hit.
I'm going to spend one of my my duelist die though to gain parry. As a reaction, when you are hit by a melee attack, you gain resistance to all damage, heat, and burn dealt by the attack.
Okay, so you have resistance?
Yes.
11 and 13 before resistance, so do your math.
Okay.
We are back up at the top with me, who is A.
You're on fire?
So,
A can't move. A can't
Oh, A
move.
can't move,
A can't move.
They can't move because he's
okay.
pinned.
Great.
I forgot, by the way, John, that D and A, I think others also, but it's been too long, so I'll let it slide. D and A are not only standing in my fire, they're also on fire from the flamethrower. There's 2 separate things. So D takes 6 damage.
Okay.
Takes a 6. Actually, he makes an engineering save, and if he fails, he takes the 6 damage.
He succeeds.
Okay, so he's not on fire. A then, from standing in the fire, takes 4 energy damage,
Okay.
and then also makes a
They succeeded the
double checking an
engineering
engineering save.
save. They succeed the engineering save.
Okay, you sure?
Yes. Yes. What's your engineering?
13.
Okay, well, I rolled a 15, so
Okay. So he's not. He just takes the 4 from standing in the fire.
great.
Then it's A's turn continues. He can't walk out of the fire unless he hits Colin.
Correct. He cannot walk out of the fire, but what he can do is dump that shotgun into you.
I mean, soft cover, but
Oh, you're in soft cover. Okay. 9.
that is my evasion.
12. And it has knockback
12.
2.
Knockback 2. Okay, well, one way or another, I take the knockback. So here, fuck it. I won't brace. I still have 4 structure. Hang on, real quick. System trauma. I guess. Goodbye, fuel rod cannon. Barely used ya. And these had to
We
12
hardly
damage. I had
knew
4
ya.
health remaining.
Alright. Big A's turn. They're going to get to there. And then fire their grenade launcher at you. Smokey. 22. Oh, you're still in soft cover.
I am in soft cover.
It's 21. 2.
2? Okay, well, I have 3 armor. So.
I rolled low. This is the price
Go
I
through
pay
that
for
piece of
choosing to
paper and
roll
me.
damage instead of just dealing flat 8s and 15s.
Well,
Look,
I'm not mad about it.
I like a little bit of randomness in my game. It's Big B's turn. Guess what he's gonna do? Club you. Oh. Club you with a hammer. I think that's a miss. 5.
That is a miss. No bonk
Wow,
for you.
astounding.
Second attack. Alright, that's
the first time
pretty
someone missed
guaranteed. That
Colin.
one's just about guaranteed to hit. 9. It's even funnier the second time.
That's like the 3rd time.
It's still funny.
Okay.
I need you to make a hull save.
13.
Miss. You are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Wow, you got bonked,
Alright,
dude.
see you again
you
in 30
took-
minutes, Colin.
You took 8 damage and are stunned.
Roll a d6. Come on, a 6. Not a 6. Fuck.
Well, you got structured.
I'm assuming at this point you've lost all your overshields.
Yeah. What is direct hit?
I don't know. It should say more.
It just says direct hit.
Structure damage table, direct hit. The result depends on your mech's remaining structure. How much remaining structure do you have?
2.
2 structure. Roll a hull check.
There's no point in me doing that because I'm just
Why?
gonna be stunned again, and I'm already
Oh
stunned.
yeah. If you fail, you're stunned.
Alright.
Or no, on a success, your mech is stunned. On a failure, your mech is destroyed.
Oh,
Ooh. Roll a hull
That's,
save. What does he have to beat?
it doesn't say.
Let's say 10.
No, it sure doesn't.
16.
Hey, you're not
Okay,
dead.
you're just stunned.
You're double stunned.
Okay, then B's turn is over.
High roller. High roller.
Me. That's me. How big's a burst 2 again? Where's the burst 2 thingamajig?
It's that.
That thing. Put it over here where Big B
Right there?
and Colin and D are. Yeah.
Oh, there-ish.
That's my Yuziziji skill.
Come on.
Basically, if you hit any of them, all the hostile creatures take 2 AP energy damage. And then I'm gonna shoot. What is this cloud again?
Soft
cover.
cover.
This circle. Okay, I'm gonna stand right next to this man, and I'm gonna shoot through Colin at Big B.
That gives me shields, doesn't it?
It sure fucking does. You kind of need it, don't you?
I mean, I'm back up to 21, so.
Hiya! That's a 14 to hit Big B.
Against his evasion of 6.
Huzzah! Also have him make an engineering save.
16. He actually can do that very well.
You son of a bitch. Alright, he succeeds. Hiya, damage. That is 7 energy damage.
Ow!
Plus 2 heat. And Colin gets 2 overshields.
Woo!
Oh, he also takes an additional 2 AP damage because he's in the field of sadness.
Also, my drone.
Also, Brian's drone.
Brian, how much does your drone do?
3. Which one? Big B, you said?
Yes.
Big B.
Oh, 6.
Okay.
Also, little D also takes 2 AP damage
Okay.
because he also is
Help.
in the field of sadness.
Help.
One of these guys has to die soon.
We're in danger.
I swear to God.
Smokey!
Oh, me, good. Okay, so here's the thing.
Here's the earth. Alright.
Here's the earth.
one,
My fuel rod cannon
2.
is broken.
Yeah.
That's my big
I
way
am
of
sick.
venting heat, so I can't do that no more.
Well, what's hilarious about that is I'm gonna activate my core power, which I've never done.
Okay.
Woo!
I'm gonna expose power cells by activating the TBK Sustain Suite.
Okay. English, motherfucker. I don't know what you just said.
What that
You
means
speak
is,
it.
the next time I exceed my heat cap this scene, I instead clear heat, and a big cloud of hot shit happens, but that's not the point. Actually, if I change my position, if I stand here,
Oh no.
there, because then I don't want to hit Brian. I'm then going to immediately overcharge, thereby hitting my heat cap.
Oh.
And resetting it back down to D3. What happens when I hit my heat cap while my TPK Sustain Suite is active is I vent a Burst 3 cloud of burning matter. Could you bring me the Burst 3 cloud,
Oh
John?
no.
Thank you.
This room is dangerous.
Until the start of my next turn, all characters within the affected area count as invisible to everyone except me, and characters other than me take 2 burn and 2 heat when they start their turn in the area or for the first time in a round. Once this effect ends, characters within the affected area receive soft cover that I ignore until the start of their following turn, at which point the cloud disperses. So it's a separate thing on the second turn. But for now, there's a cloud of fire around me. When A and C start their turns, they'll take some damage from that.
Fell into a burning
I still have a
Ring of
quick
fire.
action. Actually, I have a full action because I overcharged. A cone of fire, actually, right here.
Ow.
Perfectly snaking between Brian and his drone.
Perfect.
AI get an accuracy on because he's really close to me. And this die will be for C. A 19 to hit A.
C gets hard cover from A.
Okay. Okay, so I'm very unlikely to hit him, but do I hit A with the 19? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. My to hit C is 8.
8 is a miss.
Okay, so I hit A. 8 energy damage,
Okay.
and then 6 burn,
Okay.
and then
Is that all
fire
from,
space.
That's all from one
on
attack,
C.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm also done. And then a fire
he-
space on
You
A.
see him shrug off the damage.
Like all of it,
All of it.
including the burn.
No, not the burn.
Okay.
Everything from the attack. The burn for the area he will take. But the attack, he shrugs all the damage.
It's like an I ignore an attack thing.
Yep, he ignores the first time it gets hit in a round.
But now they're all standing in fire. Like a lot of fire.
That's unpleasant.
And then my turn's over. Who's next?
I don't know. I think small B, and then Newt, you're on deck. Small B is
Oh my
gonna
god,
move up
finally.
here and still be on the ceiling. They're going to try and shoot High Roller in the head.
I prefer if you didn't do that.
I'd prefer if I did. 14 to hit.
My evasion's 15. Fuck you.
There's gotta be something.
Stupid ass
I can
Spider-Man
do
ass
here.
bitch.
I mean, come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me with this. Nope, he misses. Okay. Newt, you're up. Sheriff on deck. Sheriff, you're
Alright.
stunned, so you will be skipped.
If he's stunned, can I still chuck him away?
No, you
Okay.
cannot, because I'm currently pinned. I
Yes.
have pinned
Normally
myself.
you would be able to, but he glued himself to the ground to hold A down.
Little A.
Okay. Is there anybody who wants to be chucked?
I'm good here.
Just
No.
shoot people.
I am double checking with my team,
No,
John.
we appreciate it.
Very good.
Shooting a big ol' B again. That.
We're laughing.
Because I roll a natural
You're rolling
20
dice and
last
you're
time, I
laughing.
got a fucking 4 this time. So with my attack bonus, that is 11 after my accuracy bonus.
Okay, well, he had a 6, so you hit.
He's a big guy.
Max damage! 10.
10.
Yep. I
Ow.
rolled a 6 on a d6.
Plus 2 for the Suzuki. Also.
True. Also,
Plus, and then
little D also takes 2.
Okay. It sheds its second and final layer of armor, exposing mostly exoskeleton.
real quick, if I can interject again, Brian, can your third turret shoot Big A when I shot him last time?
Yes.
3 more damage to Big A.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to mag cannon D. 6.
No.
And then it's Colin's turn, and then Colin's turn is
Colin's
over.
turn is over. And he's
Woo!
now
Colin heals and it does nothing.
C's turn. Okay, what happens to C?
C. So first of all, easy one, it's standing in one of my fire spaces, so it takes a d6. It takes 3 energy damage.
Okay.
And then for my cloud, it starts its turn in the area. It takes 2 burn. So now, yeah, it's 2 burn. So the burn immediately hurts it for 2.
Okay.
It takes 2 heat if you're tracking heat from them. It's on fire. It's on 2 burn fire. And I am invisible to it. And I think it's like effectively pretty much blind while it's in this cloud.
Okay, it's gonna walk out of the cloud.
Yeah.
To Brian, I suppose.
Hmm?
And then it is going
He
to
comes out of cloud.
attack
hey.
you 3 times with its swarm of nanites. You take 9 damage.
Who?
You.
Me? Cool.
Are they armor
Does it
piercing?
have to?
It's smart and seeking.
But are they armor piercing?
No.
Okay.
So then it's only,
Brian,
7.
each of those 3s would be reduced by your armor individually.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so 1 each. So only
So yeah, 3 damage.
Okay.
3.
Brian, your turn. Go ahead. You really climbed
Oh,
up.
it's my turn again. Well, I guess I have 2 more drones I can deploy.
You don't want to hit C with your hammer? Not that the drones aren't great, but
Smash it with
you want
a
to deploy
hammer.
1 drone and hit C with your hammer?
You know what? That is a good idea. I think that's what I'm gonna do. What? That's the 2. I'm
Yep.
gonna deploy one of the drones, right next to me, right in the middle of the room, and then I'm gonna whack C with my hammer. 14 to hit.
That hits. Still funny.
So 9 damage. You know what?
Alright,
That's not bad.
9 damage. It's
not bad.
first
9
layer
damage to
of
C.
armor.
And your drones did reset at the top of your turn.
Oh, perfect. All right. So hold on a second.
Oh, that
This-
one can get
they,
hit by all
they probably
3.
all make it. I
All
think they all
They
make
can all
it.
they can all hit him.
Wow.
So
that's-
add an additional 12 damage onto that.
Okay.
Okay.
And all of the drones will be spent until my next turn.
That's a bit overkill, but I like it.
As do I. How's C looking?
Like it just got hit again. Also, mistake. I think Big B is dead.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It just
He
took
was
him a
just-
while to realize it. He's kind of slow.
He just finally toppled over when
He's just
Colin
been,
went to go attack
he's
him.
just been balanced. Yeah.
Finally, it's standing there, unmoving. It's slumped over, dead. And it is Little D's turn. They're going to start trying to carve Sheriff up.
Little D is gonna
Little
take
D?
4 kinetic damage because he is inside of the Hellswarm.
Okay. 16.
16 will hit.
Does D have an axe?
Yep. 8.
My
damage.
axe.
Okay.
And we are back up at the top. It is A's turn.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
A is still standing in one of my fire
A
spaces.
is still nailed to some fire.
4 energy damage to A.
Ow. A's attack misses.
Okay.
Rolled 1 again. Big A is unpleasantly on fire a lot.
Big A, yes.
Big
so he's
A
standing in a
is-
fire space. Hang
Yep.
on. Standing in a fire space takes 5 energy damage.
Alright, that's the first set of armor has sloshed off.
He is also on fire from my earlier attack, so please roll an engineering
Oh
save.
wait, no, he has 4. Does that affect armor or no?
That energy damage, yeah, that goes to armor.
Okay, so he takes 1. Never mind, his armor did not slosh off.
Okay. But he is on fire, and he's on 8 burn now because of my attack plus where he's standing. So he makes an engineering save.
Engineering save. He makes it.
Okay, no, he's not on fire anymore.
Okay.
He's standing in fire, but he's not on fire.
So he's gonna step
I'm
out
invisible.
of the fire. Oh my god, he hits something with it. 19. No, hold on, wait. 15.
Yes, sir.
4 damage.
Ugh. Fine.
Then it is
Wait,
Big B's
no, that's only 2 because of my armor.
High Roller. You are up.
Oh god. Okay. I'm there. Let's see. Can I move this in such a way?
There you go.
Eh,
you hit
he's
2 of them.
kinda in there. He
He's
just
deep.
has to partially be in it. So this does hit D, A, and C.
That does not
kind
hit D.
That doesn't hit D.
The fuck
Does
are you
it not?
talking about?
He's fully not in there.
of. True.
You're
I,
like
see, I just saw like the red marks at the top.
no,
Pick
those
2. Yeah.
you can't hit both of them.
Damn it! Fuck it, we'll stay with A and C. Actually, I'll go like there. That kind of hits him. That's kind of in his space, right?
What, to hit Alex and Brian for overshield and then also shoot C? Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah,
I want to hit
I'll-
A and small A and C.
Not even
That
close.
hits A
No.
and small.
Not even remotely close.
What do you mean? It passes right through his little hexagon.
He's over
Like
here.
the bottom part.
A is there.
On my screen, A is here.
Nope.
Okay, well, your screen's wrong.
Your screen is wrong. So let's just.
I mean, I would still take that shot because you're giving 2 of your allies overshields and hitting an enemy. I would go for it.
Yeah, I mean it's.
Sure, I'll go for it then. Me and my psychosis. I was gonna go for
You're gonna
shooting
shoot an
little
illusion
C.
of A and
Little C makes an engineering save first.
16.
How about you go fuck yourself? How about that? And then I will attack. Maybe I won't attack because that is a 7.
No.
Great. Alex and Brian, girl Alex and Brian, you get 2 overshields.
Thank you, sir. I'll take it with stride.
That's my turn, and I'm just gonna sit here in the corner and cry.
Smokey, you're up.
Yeah, hang on. So now that it's my turn again, the cloud is just smoke now, so I'm visible, but I have soft cover still. Can I hit 2 of you? I can! I can still hit A and C with this same shot.
Without moving. 'Cause
I didn't
A
even turn
can't
my gun.
Move far.
I don't get an accuracy on either of them because they're both far away from me now, but that's fine. So to hit C, I've got a 17.
Yeah, that'll
And to
hit.
hit A, I've got a 10.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta click the right one here. That
Yeah, that's
is a meat. That hits.
Okay. That is 7 energy damage to the both of them.
Okay.
And they're both on fire again, so they immediately take 6 from the burn. So yeah, 7 that accounts for armor, 6 that doesn't.
6 more? Okay.
Yeah,
C's dead.
hell yeah. And then I'll just put some more fire on A.
A has lost its first layer of armor.
It's getting a little crazy in here. And then I take 4 heat. I'm in the danger zone again, and I'm done.
B is.
I'm gonna go pee while I'm
B is
immediately
going
after my turn carry out.
B's gonna leave. They're
He
gonna.
said fuck off.
They're gonna run over here and climb into a ceiling vent and disappear. They're
That's
like,
an option.
They
We can
said
just leave.
he's like, I don't like where this is going. Bye. But he's going to leave a goodbye present. A sniper shot. 22 at high roller.
Why would you do this to me?
Spite.
I ain't scared.
Yeah, you should be a little scared. 18 damage.
Can I brace that?
Yeah.
So that's 9 damage, right?
Yes.
Alright, that's all my overshield's gone.
Jesus Christ, I didn't even hit your health.
You would have if I didn't brace.
Yeah, but like...
And then some.
Somebody die while I was away?
No.
No.
Somebody
No, B
ran to
ran
the
away.
vents
They
to run
climbed
away.
into a ceiling vent and dipped.
Oh, I fucking vented?
Yeah. B just went. So it should be Newt with Sheriff on deck.
Who the fuck do I even have left? Alright.
AD and Big A. The American Disabilities Act.
A, buried in there under a lot of different damage markers.
He's in there.
Alright, fuck it. We're rocket launching A. Little A. Little A. Dr. Evil.
That's
When you have a clear shot, yeah.
the one that's glued to the floor that's nailed to the floor.
Glued to the table.
Oh,
I was
that
gonna say
was
glued
so
to the floor
close.
via nails. Jesus.
That was a dirty 26.
So roll 2d6, take the better one.
I have not rolled a crit on damage this entire fight, guys.
That's alright.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, I would have liked one. A little fucking suspense.
I don't think it's
10
about you.
damage, John, from me.
10? Oh no.
Plus whatever that ring shit does.
+2 for Gerard's syzygy.
Armor of 1, he takes that. He blew his fucking head off.
Congratulations, Alex. You did it. You killed the CEO.
Woo!
He's at the head of the table, so he's the most CEO.
You killed the CEO,
No.
Allegedly.
the chief executive officer.
Here, John, get him out of there.
I'm working on it. There's a lot of layers here.
I
gotta
killed
dig in
Dr.
there.
Evil.
Chief
Ow,
executive
you
officer.
shot me in the ass.
You got another quick
The way
action.
you said that just sounded like Jennifer Coolidge.
You shot me in the ass.
Makes you want a hot dog. real
Sheriff,
bad.
you're up.
Wait, hang on. She has another quick action.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought that the execution was you shot
know,
a guy
it
who's
could be
nailed to the
enough.
fucking floor.
It was productive, certainly.
No, because I can Ferris Lash D and chuck him into the syzygy. Can I do that?
Put him where A was. Put him in the fire,
Yes.
too. Yeah, I think he gets to make a save. Double check the Ferris last description.
If they are hostile, they must succeed on an agility save or be pulled 5 spaces in a direction of your choice.
What is your save target?
Is 14.
I rolled 14. That's
Alex is the attacker in this case.
pure coincidence. So I
So it would
believe
go to her.
he fails.
Which means you can put
Oh,
D
I can't.
anywhere
I
you want
can't
within
grab
5
his
spaces.
Collins on top of him. There he is.
no.
I got it.
Okay.
Fuck over there.
He's in the fire now. And then Alex's turn is over, and then it's
Sit down
Colin's
in the
turn.
fire.
Yes.
Portals.
Why?
Oh.
Just
As
hit
my-
him.
There's method to my madness, sir.
Good
I
lord.
Never
question that
has
sometimes,
been.
But go on. It's a legal
Never
move.
will
Go
be.
on.
It is very hard to figure out this fucking Jenga game
There-
with all the shit.
Is
So-
a mess over here.
Here, let me at least measure for you. You can go up to here. Where do you want to go?
And then I'm going to dump myself out right here. I am now within threat 3 of both D and A. So I'm going to attack Big A first, because that's going to be a 21.
That hits.
Cool. So that's going to be 7 demos.
Do I use armor or no?
You can use armor.
Okay.
Additionally, pull your target to a free space adjacent to you or as close as possible.
Put him in that chair.
And then also additionally, because it was a crit, I do my whirlwind attack. D is going to take 3 damage from the whirlwind.
Enemies.
Yes.
It's fucking crazy. It's like, I'm gonna do a spin with this knife. No, I can't hurt my friends with it.
And additionally, when you hit with a heavy or super weapon, melee weapon, I can make another melee attack as a free action. So I'm gonna free action attack D. That's gonna be a 14 to hit. And if it hits, that's gonna be 10 damage.
Okay.
We're getting there.
Christ.
And I end my turn.
Back. And then if D lives, him.
Alright, if D lives, which he's not, because I'm going to go up to him and hit him with my hammer.
I hope so. Go for it.
Alright, hammer hitting time. Watch out. Oh, this is going to be great. Alright, so, yeah, over 20 to hit.
Yeah, you got him.
Uh-huh.
All
A D6, a D3, and 5.
8 damage, but also, let's see, 1. Yep, all 4 drones, so an extra 12 on top of
Just
that.
use 2. Just use 2.
Just use 2.
Yeah, that's D for dead.
Huzzah!
And you have another quick action.
D for deformed by a hammer.
Can I deploy a drone with a quick action? No, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You can put the
Alright.
put the fifth one out if you
The
want.
fifth
Put it on the table
drone!
too.
Why not?
Here it
There's
comes!
I think there's a drone
Just for the
with
fun
a
of
hit
it.
point left on the fucking
What, are you saving
field?
it for the next fight? No.
Exactly.
Yeah, when the real boss
so
shows up.
A can't go anywhere now. A is surrounded by my drones.
We have you surrounded. So Brian's done. Who's next?
Let's see. I think it's D. Oh no, wait, hold on. He's dead.
No, it ain't.
He's dead.
It's Big A. He's next.
Okay.
Big A is
at the
gonna
beginning of
take
his
4
turn-
kinetic damage from High Frenzy.
Does that ignore armor?
No.
I think so.
No. Then he's not going to take any damage.
And then he's standing in fire, so that's 5 energy damage.
Does that ignore armor?
It does not.
Then you take 1 damage.
And I think he's burning from getting shot recently, so have him make a whole engineering save.
Failure. Natural
Okay,
1.
failure on the engineering, so that's 6 damage,
Does that
which
ignore
does pierce armor.
armor? Well, he burns to death.
Woo! I did it.
As he's about to go, I sir.
What's that? Couldn't hear you.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of your skin crackling like bacon.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. And then my smoke clears. What happens now, John?
Everybody's dead except B, who escaped.
Well, let's go find him. I would like to climb up to the vent where he left.
Okay.
And I would like to put
do
on
you
my
have
detective
Do you have
hat.
a way to do that?
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
Oh, actually,
Let's pretend I do.
so technically speaking, I could utilize the. Well, actually, no, never mind.
Or, and hear me out, I can narrate the ending.
Yeah.
Aw.
Does that work? Does that work for everybody?
I mean,
If it
No.
makes you feel,
No.
it makes you guys feel better. I have one thing
No
I'd like to do
survivors.
to maybe kill that guy. Can I just point my flamethrower into the vent?
I just the flames gotta go
I don't know.
somewhere.
I won't know. I just want to do it.
Okay, I guess he hasn't gone yet. Evens it kills him, odds it doesn't.
Okay.
Cocked. Yeah, it's an even. That's a 2.
Yeah, all right. Just up into the vent, and then you hear him
Buddy.
screaming.
Yeah, there's some
With echoing.
shock, and then he falls down the vertical shaft and lands.
Somebody just hit the Wilhelm
There.
scream soundboard button.
The body of B roasted, no escape. You got him.
Huzzah! Look at that. We finished the job.
Total decapitation of the corporate alliance. All 6 heads of
Fuck
state
yeah.
dead. you are able. Sheriff is able to take control of the ship and signal the shutdown command to all of the automated attack vessels. There are still some manned ones putting up a fight briefly, but after their fire is concentrated on them, the Corporate Alliance's assault on Earth is defeated at moderate losses, and the Corporate Alliance is pushed out of most of UEG's space. Your ship, the Easy Street, was destroyed.
Oh.
No!
Yeah, we went over that last time, but it was...
No, difficult times did the suicide
difficult
maneuver.
times was destroyed. Alright, well, Easy Street's there's
I'm sure it's rough.
There's not a solid deck on the thing at this point, so it's going to be in dry dock for a long time.
Did
But they
Boxy
will
survive?
be able Boxy did survive because Boxy can just infiltrate every system and be everywhere. Alien
Maybe
AI,
that's the third
they're
campaign.
fun. Yeah, the third campaign, where we write about it in a book and then make a one after it on a faraway place. That's a Halo reference.
John, anything
It's
you need us
fine.
to do for roleplay? Award ceremony? Anything? I don't know.
No, there will be no award ceremony this time. Everyone's sick of this shit.
Damn.
You don't want to go to an award ceremony. They don't want to have an award ceremony. They do cut you a very large check, and you call it a win.
As someone who has gone to mandatory award ceremonies, they suck.
It is one of the more boring scenes in Star Wars.
The United Earth government
It's got good
is
music,
admitted into the alien collective that I forgot the name of what I called it because I haven't said it in like 3 months.
Glip
It wasn't the Federation.
5. It was Glip Glorp 5.
No. I have it.
The Citadel.
Assembly. The Assembly.
You are admitted into the Assembly, and humanity enters a new golden age until someone else pokes the wrong bear with the wrong stick and fucks it
We
up.
do a
and
Star
someone
Trek.
needs to do something. Yeah. That is the game. That is the second season of Lancer, Fractured Republic. The Republic is unfractured. Yay! You did it.
Yay, we
You
did it.
found glue, and it was the blood of the leadership of the enemy. No metaphors here. Nowhere else to.
What is subtext? Thank you, John. Everyone clap for John for running a game.
Yeah, John!
Clap, clap.
Slap, slap, slap.
Thank you
Clap,
for your
clap,
service.
clap.
I'm so tired.
We're all tired.
It's all over, buddy. It's all over.
We won't harp on it for too long, since it's unlike every other season of the show, this is our second time playing this game. Usually it's our first time playing the game, so we have a whole long detailed thing about game design and what we like and what we don't like. It's a whole thing. You can go back to the finale of season 1 if you want like our more complete detailed thoughts. I think I speak for the group and you guys let me know when I say that thoughts pretty much the same as where they were after season 1, which is great game, love it, vibes are immaculate, however 10% too complicated.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaning towards 15. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
having a hard time keeping up.
Maybe on the GM side it's a few extra percentage points. John's tired.
Oh, John.
I really want to keep playing it, but it's so hard.
If we do a third season, maybe I'll GM. We can figure something out.
I would get to make a character. I've never done that before.
Yeah, you would get to be a big fucking robot. Lancer would be a good game for us to play if we legitimately played for 4-hour sessions, where it's not like, oh, we play for an hour and a half, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And then we're off for a week. We're actually...
I think we'd have to be playing it more often as well. I think the time in between sessions.
I don't think the length
also,
of session is the issue. I think that it is...
I think that's more the issue.
Just the infrequency of it. We play it
which
on
is
average for an
is
hour
not the
and a
fault
half
of Lancer.
every 2
It's
weeks,
just
once
life.
in a while. We've done, 25 episodes of this or something? 24?
21.
21? The first season was 10?
It was 11. It was 11, and this is 10.
This is only 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was 13.
And John's
I thought
like,
it
this
was
is...
I'm hallucinating.
I guess it felt like 13 for you. Again, it's a game that I would love to see a second edition of, or a 1.5, just to like round out some of the edges. There's a lot of buts in the rules.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you can do this, but only if you do that. But if you have this rule, it's there's a few too many layers.
And like normally, I'm a butt guy, but in this case, sorry, is that too much information?
No, that was good.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Our first season, we came off of D&D and then Cyberpunk Red, which are both almost this complicated, right? Pretty big.
Yeah,
pretty thick rule books.
D&D
But then like the last
7
couple
years of
games we've
playing.
played have been really light. So I think we're just kind of in a light mood. But ultimately, yes, like it's in a weird spot for us where we love it, but we have notes. Will I say that we will never play it again? No, absolutely not. I do want to play it again at some point, in some form, in some way. Will it be a whole season? I don't know. I can't promise that. It certainly won't be 2 or 3 seasons from now. It would be a while. But if we do, I do want to play it again in some way, shape, or form. I like it. I want to make it work for us. But either way, as we come to the end of the season, we hope that you'll stay subscribed and tell your friends about us and everything. And watch the new season coming up. We hope that you like us as much as you like Lancer. And you'll just stick around for that. Watch our other seasons. If this is your first season with us, check out the old ones. Check out the first season of Lancer. Check out all the other games we played. And just stick around for all the other projects we got going on. The developer showcases, Bite the Hand, all these fun things we have happening. But anyway, thanks as always for watching and listening and sharing, hopefully. If you would like to support the show and you want to leave us a comment, just tell us at the end of this season, what was your favorite moment of this season? A joke, a badass move someone pulled off, whatever made you smile the most in this season.
And
Let
why
us
is
know.
it the box sound effect when Brian got his
You're welcome.
But that's it from us. 2 weeks, Triangle Agency. We'll be back. Other videos in between, pretty much randomly. Goodbye.
Bye.